Welcome in today's Awake in the Spirit. Today I'll be sharing with us on the topic God's love. The suffering, death, and resurrection of Jesus Christ is the fact about salvation. But this Paschal mystery, or the suffering, death, and resurrection of Jesus Christ, reveals God's love. In John 3:16, and the Bible said, "For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life." In Romans chapter 5, verse 8, it said, "While we are still sinners, Christ came and died for us." If you don't appreciate this verse, you won't know who is dying for you. Just go and tell a president, a rich man, or a governor to give out their powers and their wealth because of you. You will find out that these people, they cling on those things as if their life depends on it. But Christ did that for us. In Philippians chapter 2 from verse 5, it said, "Think of yourself as Christ thought of himself." In verse 6, he said he has equal stature with God, but he did not think so much of himself that he has to cling on those advantages of having the same status. Not at all. In verse 7, he said when the time came, he set aside those privileges. I hope you remember those privileges. These privileges of being a full God. He stays in heaven. 24 elders, they bow down and worship. The four beasts, the creatures in heaven, the angels, they worship him day and night. The trees, the animals, all worship him. But he set aside those privileges. The privileges of being a deity, the privileges of being a full God, he set it aside and took the status of being a slave and became man. And he died like a criminal, naked before his mother. When they came to arrest him, Peter take up sword. He want to fight for him. He says, "Set it aside." He has the powers to call even up to 12 legion, but he set that privilege aside and he delivered himself. And these people, they did not remember that once upon a time that Jesus said, "This commandment I received from my Father, I alone has the power to lay down my life and take it up." That time that they came to arrest him, and Jesus asked them, "Who are you looking for?" They said, "We are looking for Jesus of Nazareth." And Jesus answered, "I am he." And they went back and fell. Still, he still delivered himself to them. They split on him. They spat on him. They flogged him. When they put a crown on his head, it was tongues. They tied him to a pillar, and every stroke that they gave to him tore his flesh asunder. It was Isaiah chapter 52 verse 14 that described what they did to Jesus. He said at some point they were all abased. He said he no longer looked like a human being. He was disfigured beyond recognition. That is what they did to the master just because of you. As that was not enough, they gave him a cross to carry, and he fell 3 times on the way. And all the scripture can use to describe this is God's love.